think I'm online. Music is so loud. Let's turn it down. This turns it down a fair bit. Okay, cool. Voice is good. Excellent. Wonderful. Alright. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the Monday night SciFiAIguy stream, wherein I play sci-fi games with AI themes. Crafty was just telling me in chat about SharePlay. Lets any friend who owns a PS4 console join you on a virtual sofa. Let them watch you play your favourite titles or experience the action for themselves, or jump into a local multiplayer game and play together, or the press of the share button. Interesting. So I wonder if SharePlay allows for, because I don't have the PlayStation service, the what's name. I don't even know what it's called. Whatever their online service is, I don't pay for that. I wonder if SharePlay gets around that, or if it's dependent on it. It's novel that it's a kind of localized streaming. Instead of broadcasting it, you just send it to another friend who has a PlayStation. I can see some value in that. I can see people wanting to do that for kicks. Yeah. Oh, we'll wait a few minutes, see who turns up. Friends must have a PlayStation Plus membership to join a play a game together session. Ah, okay. That's fair. That's not unreasonable, given that, it seems to be the point of the PlayStation Plus service is the multi, which is just not my bag, which is good, because that's a savings on my part. Oh. Yeah, I'm definitely well suited tonight to play the very crabby protagonist, Richard, and possibly tired enough to play the also doe-eyed, perpetually concussed protagonist, Adam. I feel like I've got a good, I feel like I'm cornering the market on not one but two fronts. So what did we do last week? Adam decoded a fragment of VR, which was a fragment of data, a VR third-person flashback of Tracy about a decade ago. This showed her issues with drug use in a somewhat experimental fashion as well, which I found very interesting. And she was, frequently commodified by all the dudes around her. Appears to be a theme with her character. Then the game froze, and when we jumped back in, Richard kept lashing out at everybody because he sucks. Yeah. That's right. Steve has found the dude who was in Richard's apartment by his gait. His gait has been measured and recorded and checked. But like two people came up as the one person or something. I feel like that was a thing. But I also need to talk to Walter about Kurt's stuff. Kurt's Robotics. Or Kurt's Industries or whatever it is. Yeah. So we've got a few threads to follow. I'm sure they'll all be on my my message board, my inspiration board. I wonder if that's accessible from, because I remember in the controls, actually. Check the controls. Switch character. Okay, so that's the left button on the D-pad. Okay. I mean, in an ideal world, as I've mentioned a few times now, it would be great if we could get the pin board going without having to go home. Given that we can switch characters from the pin board, I think I was told. Maybe we'll get lucky. Alright, well, it's about 5 past now, so let's kick in. I'll turn it up a little bit for myself. Okay, so we've finished chatting to Dude. What are the controls? So this is stuff in them. That's my inventory is this way. It's this stuff that I already knew. Oh, this was what I control the drones with, or something. Yeah, I feel like that's something I got from my friendos. Now, if I push this button, It does nothing. Okay, alright. So the change character button, I think, is location specific. Can I harangue my boss?
This is a clear escalation of tension between East and West. The President of the United States reacted shortly after with a video message. His avatar reported that the West would be prepared to meet any aggression with suitable measures. He also announced that the Mars colonization program would receive more funding in order to give the citizens of the West a perspective for the future.
Give the rich
in
ones.
Beijing, the large-scale computer project Deep Work is ready for launch. According to the developer, the data processing cluster will provide jobs for 200 million people. It is the largest cyberspace industry project in the world.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the terror organization Breakpoint has announced it will take aggressive action against Deep Work. They named the launching of the project a perversion of Eastern machine capitalism.
Yeah,
in
so
Nairobi, tensions remain high as fighting
So
between Eastern
Breakpoint
and
are
Western
mad at both
governments
East and West, it would seem. They're mad at Kurtz here, and they're mad at Deep Work elsewhere. Yeah, I can't get in here. Yeah, you see me, motherfucker. Message sent. Maybe. Whew. Just taking it easy, because there's no run, there's no teleport.
Eyewitness reports of multiple casualties at the crash site were inaccurate.
Now, is this just
Only
the same news as
freight and
before?
robotic personnel were on board, according to the carrier. In Berlin, overnight, a raid on multiple subway tunnels resulted in the destruction
Now, whatever.
of
We're fine. We're fine. The plot has been explicit enough, I think. Maybe at some point a corporation or a figure or a city or a political incident will be mentioned, and I'll be a little confused because I won't, have it mentally to hand. But that's also a symptom of me, playing this catch as catch can. Some Monday nights for as long as possible. One of these days I'll use one of these cars. Back to the loft. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what I meant to do. Should I be calling Walter? Oh, hollow pinboard new entries. Okay. No, this is fine. We come home. The robot's still playing the piano, I guess. Yeah, nice. Now I can't play it. Can't even do it. That is sad. Alright. Examine. Use. Okay. Kurtz Labs uploads people into a VR against their will. He uploaded me when how? Visionary tech guru. Okay. Tracy's old scan photographer. Did she meet with him? Or did she contact Kurtz? Man in the apartment. Steve is finished with the data. So that's not something I can... Interesting. I don't actually know what to do. Okay. I can call Adam. I can call MediCentral. I can't call anybody else. Okay. So this to me would indicate that I'm at the end of my capabilities. Can't do anything on Cloud Hub. Okay, so let's call Adam. See what that does.
Richard?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay, one more time. I'm not real?
You are virtual. Everything around you is virtual. Listen, someone tried to upload me into your city. Something must have gone wrong. You are what arrived, and I'm still here.
Richard, you're such a prick.
Do you understand?
That's absurd.
Yes. Where did you see Tracy? About Tracy and Kurtz? Yeah.
What exactly did Tracy and Kurtz talk about?
I don't know. Something about a body scan? About how she's perfect.
Where exactly did you see Tracy?
No idea. It was an open-plan office. She gave an interview, and she didn't seem to be feeling all that well.
An interview? She hasn't done one of those in years. We need more data.
Yeah,
recent
catch up,
data.
Richard.
By the way, it's really fascinating. This whole simulation. It feels so real. I didn't know that such complex tests were possible.
Adam, it is real.
It's data.
Data taken from reality.
Okay.
So they're arguing over which bits are real and which bits are fake, because for Adam everything's real.
And you don't remember anything?
I remember lots of things.
Berlin?
Oh, hey, place.
Tracy? The wedding in New York?
Amy and I married in Lantern Quarter. Best day of my life.
Alright, so... yeah. Without the ability to hunt down the move scan dude, unless I was meant to talk to Steve again in the office, but like there's nowhere else to go and nothing else to do, and I'm not going back to the office. So I think what I do is I use, and I go to Adam's. Okay, so hang on. So this button just does nothing then. Maybe I use that later. Maybe there's a puzzle where I have to switch between them quickly, and I'm not using the holo pin board. So this is cool. They want me to be able to switch between... yeah. The fact that I can switch between those two pin boards while at one of them is cool. It's cool. I'll take it. Alright, well this is all the same. Alright, so...
I'm coming.
Ah, plot. When I run out of plot at one end, I get plot elsewhere. This is good. This is good.
You don't want to open it?
I'm going.
Good morning, Mr. Newman. Is John ready?
Morning? Ready for what?
He has an appointment with Dr. Sykes, sir.
Oh, right. John!
I wouldn't be too upset. Your
When
fake
can I
digital
pick him
son.
John's nanny will take care of that.
Oh. Okay.
Hello, Betty.
Come with me, little robot.
That's cute.
Adam, your workday at the present will begin shortly.
Oh, I gotta go to work. Because I have a job. What an amazing life. My son is still around. I get to work a job. Things are weird with the wife, if I recall. So that's a constant. They haven't, improved upon everything necessarily. Alright, just snooping about, making sure there's nothing... Oh, that's right, he was drawing circles, but they weren't circles. Yeah. Alright. I guess we're ready for work? Let's assemble some food, just in case. Nope. We will do none of that. Yeah, almost all of these things, once they've been examined, don't need to be examined again. Or I can't even use them after using them once. It does streamline things a lot, but I then worry about missing, Easter eggs or other paths. If indeed this game
Good day, Mr.
offers such a
Newman.
thing.
You too, Miss Patrick. You too. Wonderful day.
Where? Who?
Welcome to the present.
Oh. And we have done all the speaking we will do. Great. Now...
Come Sunday, it will be time. A milestone of our age.
I love milestones.
Project Independence.
Richard Kane has joined us at the present, owner of Infinity Technologies and governor of City 5. Governor,
Oh, cool.
thank you for finding the
A tech
time in your
giant that
busy
is also
schedule
governor.
to talk to us today. So, completing Project Independence. Are you nervous?
You bet. In a positive way.
Explain to our viewers why this
Oh, we have
project
a Saz.
is so
Hello,
important.
Saz.
Well, didn't you feel the earthquake today?
There was an earthquake?
The technical term is geohazard.
Oh, we've seen
Now,
this.
I don't want to bore your viewers with all the technical details. I don't understand most of it myself. But the exploitation of natural resources, the thing that has made our Earth so scarily unstable over the past years, Project Independence will solve all those problems. Forever.
I love
Sounds like
things
a
that
lot
solve
of
problems
work.
forever.
Simultaneously,
Forever
we
and for
will
all
reveal
time.
an impressive new landmark of our city. A little sister of our dome, so to speak. But that's all I'm going to say right now.
Will the barriers to the outer regions be lifted then?
After a short transitional phase. Until then, it is still forbidden to leave the city.
What is a mountain?
This Sunday.
I didn't
This
realize.
Sunday, the 19th
I mean,
of January.
it's probably just a hill.
You won't forget the date. It'll soon be in every history book.
Governor, thank you for your time.
That was Governor Kane with an update on Project Independence.
Alright, let's go inside the present. We haven't been in here yet. Does it matter where we walk in?
Welcome back, Adam. Nice to see you back at work.
Whew. That drop. Go to work. I love going to work. Yeah, Crafty pointing out that Adam is reacting really oddly to finding out he is a VR construct. Yeah. I think it feels like, you know, they wanted a few moments of him going, what? But then they just wanted to keep the narrative rolling. Like, they didn't want his confusion to be a key part of it. It's interesting the sort of the steps you need to take to move a narrative forward when you're introducing a weird, abstract, absurd concept to people that you want to seem realistic on the one hand, but then on the other hand you want things to move at a good clip. You don't want to get hung up on people freaking out too much, unless that is a core part of your story. So yeah, it can sometimes lead to characters bouncing back from huge news way more quickly than is reasonable, which is unfortunate. I feel like it's tricky to get right. And I suppose you're not going to get it right with everybody. But this is all about, you know,
Adam,
these two
we
people.
were so worried about you.
Thanks, Carrie.
Cindy.
Cindy, of course.
Oh. Examine a bench. New perspectives breed new thoughts. Take a seat and let your mind wander. Well, the UI won't let me, though. So I won't. I'll just grind against this fucking pink fern, mayhaps. These bright pink plants are really cool. Is this Vaporwave? Maybe. Maybe. Alright, so I see administration. And I see a whole bunch of other triangles. So I'm going to head to administration first. Take a sip of my beverage. Alright. Oh, never mind. Access only for members of government agencies. Okay. There's not even steps. Which means none of us could ever enter. It's a really easy way to keep people out.
Hey, why is that bot sitting in my chair?
Okay, calling my attention to the bot. Gonna head over and... So, Martha, News Department Assistant. Your colleagues are happy to see you at work again. Okay.
Martha.
Good day, Adam. Wonderful to see you back at work.
You're sitting in my chair.
It is not your chair, Adam.
Oh, really? Since when?
I am not allowed to tell.
What?
You should speak to the boss.
You don't have
With
permission.
Fred? What about?
I am not allowed to tell.
Oh,
She's
coy.
not allowed.
Stuart Myers, News Department Editorial Office. Your colleague would like to go out for drinks with you again. I wonder if these little side messages are handed out via Minerva, like whether the overall AI or maybe some sort of subsystem is responsible for populating these little spots to, you know, breed familiarity or to ease conversations or whatever. Or whether this is something like the old, you know, LiveJournal or MySpace or whatever. Like you can set a status or like a sub-status listening to mood sort of stuff. But in terms of, you know, Because I feel like there'd be a lot of room there for in-jokes and shit posting, which I would like.
Adam!
Stuart, there's a bot sitting at my desk.
Oh, nobody's told you?
No.
Okay. You should best talk to Fred, like now, and then we'll go get drunk.
Oh shit. I am so fired. I mean, we've done one little bit of work simulation in this game, and that was Richard writing an article, and we got to seesaw between being pithy and more pithy, and drinking whiskey the whole time, which was cool. Okay, so Anna... Alright, that is going to be someone I talk to after I talk to the boss, perhaps. Relevant later. I like that they are named... You know, he's saying bot in a really offhanded, shitty way. But these, you know, these bots have names. They might have personalities and lives. Wouldn't that be cool? Fred Harris, Editor-in-Chief.
Adam, we missed you.
Is that why a robot is sitting in my chair?
I'm always freaked out when I can see the back teeth of these people.
Look, Adam, how do I start? As you know, Project Independence is top priority. And on Sunday, when it launches, a lot of things will change for all of us. While you were gone, it became clear to us that we didn't need...
Oh, wow.
I'm so terrible at this. Come with me.
All it took was for me not being at my desk to make them realize that I'm fucking surplus to requirements. Holy shit. Is it because they didn't notice that I wasn't there, or because things improved when I wasn't there? Oh, here's Anna.
Cheers to Adam Newman, our new head of the writers department.
To Adam.
Oh, what?
I hate you all.
Here, your new desk, Adam.
This was your idea.
That's a serious accusation, sir. I hope you have evidence.
Oh, what?
Thanks,
We're
guys.
friends.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ease into it. We have everything under control.
Yeah, they're really hammering home.
Is there something urgent to do?
No, give me a couple of augmented pieces. That's always a good start.
Start? Fred, I've been working here for 15 years.
So what? You had an accident. Leave the heavy lifting to the others. Like I do.
I could do with a promotion. Let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice.
Enough with the Shakespeare, Stuart.
Oh, okay, that was Shakespeare. That's why it was, to me, largely nonsensical. And everyone's just fucking watching me. So this is the, you know, the saccharine opposite of Richard's life, where Richard got the arse in a fairly cruel way. Lifetime Achievement Award, Fred Harris. Award to the editorial department of the Present for its tireless efforts to improve our lives. Ganymede Award, Special Merits Advancing Language and Social Understanding. Okay. Big claims. That's some highfalutin shit. So now do we talk with Anna? We do not. Okay. So we get promoted, but then we're told we don't even have to do much work, right? Like, this is a place in which there's no struggle, and they're going to say that with no struggle comes no meaning, maybe? Oh, Midsummer Night's Dream, a play within a play. Thank you, Crafty. As Saz pointing out quite correctly that the real problem with these future/cyberpunk games is the lack of shitposting. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Enjoy your new promotion, Adam. All right. Happy, fun, future world. I just spam publish for a while and then go home. Oh, look, I'm working. Doing the work. Oh, I'm actually doing the work. Okay. Introduction. Hello, Adam. The following new subjects need description text for the augmented vision. Don't worry, there's no rush. Oh. Okay. Helpful. Leduc evergreen, or Leduc evergreen. This increasingly famous plant was named after its designer, Michel Leduc. Its distinctive form and colour is the product of genetic engineering. Or, nature creates us and we create nature. The question is, who will persevere? Artificial or born, all life aspires towards the light and means to stay there. Okay. I feel like that statement needs teasing out. Helpful. I mean, helpful is the only one I find helpful. I think the other two are kind of slapdash and shitty. Sculpture. Helpful. Award. Oh, by Amy Newman. That's our wife. Entertaining, creating artworks, 3D printing them, refinedly making everything look like it was hand chiseled. Nostalgia is a curious thing. I mean, that is cool. Actually, I mean, if it looks like that and if it was in the real world, I'd be like, man, that horse is awesome. I like that horse. Or philosophical. What's notable isn't the horse itself, but the block it tries to escape. That's bad. You're very bad. Helpful is so boring compared to the other one that's helpful that I'm going to give it entertaining, even though it doesn't have the fucking name of the work or its artist, which feels like a mistake, right? All right, we'll go help, but I mean, it is at least, you know, I'm going to go with entertaining, because that is, I think, really helpful in terms of saying what it's about. It's actually more helpful than helpful in this context. Then we have philosophical. Where are you headed when the world has no beginning and time knows no direction? Or waiting. Forget about time and let your mind wander. Why is that help? Entertaining. If you don't understand this, don't worry. Neither did the artist. The point is, there's no point. Again, entertaining feels like the most helpful, because philosophical is a wank, and helpful is a wank. Yeah, I think one helpful and two entertaining are my raison d'etre. Let's do it. Oh. Time for an earthquake.
Oh, no.
Not again.
Now, are these meant to be, you know, a sign that the simulation is unstable? Is that what we're being sold here? Richard Nolan, nanoscan. Now, is this something just Adam is seeing, or is this for everybody? Yep. I'm way more interested in that than visual artifacting as a sign that the world is unstable. Whoa. Woo! Okay, that's awesome. Bam! The weary way that he just got to his feet. I'm sure that's how he moves all the time, but...
Okay, people, fun time's over. Back to work.
Another one? What the... Are you seeing this?
Is that a trick question, Adam?
You didn't even turn, Anna. God! So... what we just saw then, the effects that were the prelude to the appearance of this, was very cool, and the sort of stuff I want to see. I was just about to talk about how if the earthquake is their way of signaling that this world isn't real and has problems, that is less interesting to me, or at the very least it feels kind of lazy, in that it is a way of... they're using something that is inherently physical and related to a physical world to say that there are problems with a non-physical, purely simulated world. Whereas the visual artifacting we saw looks like a simulation error within a simulation, right? Or at least that's what it communicates to me. It communicates that better to me than an earthquake. within, you know, the rules of this place. I mean, as we've seen with, you know, weird GIFs and little clips of people making games, when things go wrong with the physics, it isn't as discrete as an earthquake. It's a lot fucking weirder than that. In the simulations that we run in a video game way, right? This is obviously meant to be more complex, so, you know, a little bit more off the map, but still. Starfucker was a shitpost of a character. You guys are remembering 2064 in a way that I'm not. I mean, yeah, it had some interesting points to it. It's true. My mind must have just shaved off those edges. I'm going to talk to Anna real quick.
Is your hub running properly? I just had a mess of data here.
Your system is running stable.
Now it is, but...
It's faultless. We all use the same system.
I like that that's the rebuttal. Well, I'm using the system, and the system is faultless. I don't even have to look at yours. I just know that it's wrong. Possibly dangerous. All right, let's grab it. Because pulling it into the hand, again, an inherently physical...
Yeah. All good. Am I the only one seeing this stuff? What does this guy want from me?
You know what the guy wants from you. You know that. Alright, I have to take this home, I think. So I should go and talk to the boss and say, hey, I'm going home.
There's, at my desk, No, it's all good.
Adam, if you still need a few days to...
I'm fine. My hub's playing up.
Piece of garbage. These earthquakes are messing everything up. Sunday will be the end of them, hopefully.
You really think so? You think the project will work, and we'll all be allowed to leave the city?
Yes, of course. Sure. Independence will be a success. It has to be. The question is, what should we do out there? I know I'll be staying here in the capital. Nowhere else is better than here.
Yeah, about my promotion.
Thanks.
Well, you earned it, Adam.
I don't remember earning it.
You can head home, Adam. Take it easy.
Okay. It's been confirmed. I can just fucking get out. I think this was a neat little scene. So, yeah, talk about not doing the heavy lifting. I've been promoted to the head of a department, and I scrolled between a few options for some wanky tags. I mean, presumably these were options that I had in my brain.
All good with you?
Cindy.
Cindy?
Of course. Thanks, Adam.
Hey, Stuart.
How can you all be so calm? We trust our own propaganda that everything will be okay. Adam, what's wrong?
It's strange. I remember the earthquake, but I don't remember remembering, if that makes any sense.
That's interesting.
No, seriously. You should head to the clinic. You're giving me the impression you should be there.
Do you know what this is? Someone dropped it near my apartment
door. Oh, yeah.
Holy...
What is it?
Hey, put it away, Adam. What I'm about to tell you stays between us, okay?
Yeah, what the fuck did I pick up?
That thing, only a very small group of people know about it. They've been here for years. They're from planet Alpha Zen. There are millions of them.
Oh,
come on, Adam. It's just a bog standard tracer. That's what the technicians use to analyze geohazards. Hey, why so stressed?
Then why did the guy run away from me? His ID was invalid, and the geohazards happened just after.
Okay, Adam. Conspiracies are layman's field of expertise.
Oh, fine. Forget it. So what should I do with it?
It belongs to City 5 Services. Give it to me. I know a guy there. He'll give it back.
No, it's okay. I'd rather take care of it myself.
Good.
Sure. Why make life easier?
I'm a protagonist. I should fucking hang on to it.
Listen, Stuart. Did you put someone up to calling me?
I'm sorry. What?
A man. Some guy called Richard. He called me this morning. Started saying some crazy stuff.
What do you mean? He's blackmailing you?
No.
Threatening you?
No, yeah, it's not important.
No, come on. What did he want?
I think he was looking for testers for some new app. It's possible he's already using it on me.
What do you mean?
Maybe we're all actually testing it, and we just don't know it.
Awesome idea. You look a little pale, Adam. You been to the doctor?
My hub is throwing up some weird stuff.
Well, show me.
I can't. It stopped.
Perfect. Just don't think about it. Works for me too.
What a friend. Are you of any use? How do I... No. There we go. Yeah, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, these data fragments are just in my inventory. So the second one has lots of Richard. And a bit of Tracy. Alright. And yeah, this thing. Amy's online.
Ah, Adam, I was just about to write you a message. And? Rested up?
Where were you last night?
Oh, sorry, I had to go back to the archive. I didn't want to wake you.
Do you have a second? I need to talk to you.
No time at all. That's what I wanted to write to you. It's insane here. I don't think I'll make it home tonight. Don't be mad, okay?
I'll be calm because Adam's always calm.
I really hoped we'd see each other today.
Everything okay with you?
No. Can we meet up somewhere?
That was his calm.
Why don't we meet up at Liquid Sky? You know, the art exhibition in the Lantern Quarter? Lund's opening up a new room. I'm sure they'll let us in.
Sounds good.
Perfect. See you later. Love you. Hug John for me, etc., etc.
See, I'm jokingly offhand like that. Getting it back, I'm now like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be jokingly offhand like that sometimes. I mean, I'm also, you know, running a simulation of a dude flipping his wig. There's some wig flipping going on. Saz pointing out Stuart's terrible taste in clothes. Yeah, the triangular vest I was not a huge fan of. Can confirm. Ooh.
Come and visit Liquid Sky.
That water. I am and will. Right now, because I don't want to give Dickhead his fragment yet. Can we get to Liquid Sky this way?
To us. Things like your accident. Things that you would rather forget. And now, you can. The Aided Memento Center replaces your bad memories. Risk-free, pain-free, and always reversible. Contact us for more information about our Memento program. Start a new, better life.
Okay. I mean, in a world where the mind is, it is possible to digitize the mind, can I get her another bit of jewelry that she won't like? No, just the one. Oh, let's go by car. Let's see if we can go by car. See what it does. Yeah, want to forget specifically your accident? Yeah, Crafty. The language was very pointed. Ah, no, wait, no, there it is. It's going to be like, speaking of pointed, I can't see a triangle, but no, there is one. To the clinic, to Liquid Sky. Let's go to Liquid Sky. I'm liking this. This current trend of each session being primarily dominated by one character, because the Adam sessions are nicer. I think I prefer this.
Hey.
Is that the same dude, or?
I found your tracer thing.
It is the same dude.
Okay.
He was pretty far away. You're not very loud, Adam. Oh, okay. I thought I'd regained control. Nope, there we go. Alright.
Adam, over
There's
here.
Amy. That's someone, that's a bot. I'm not seeing a triangle for the person that escaped me, so that's fine. I will talk with Y first. Amy loves you. All right.
Hello, Adam.
You look stressed.
Look tired.
Oh.
Ah, okay.
Ah! No! In public.
Let's go.
Have you seen a technician around here somewhere?
No, why? Something broken?
Nah, don't worry.
Oh good, I'm following her. Am I?
You remember Lun. She designed the hall.
Well, not alone.
Yeah, and everything isn't done yet, and it's all a mess. How does this work? What do we have to do?
Turn your brain off.
Perfect. Just what we need.
Oh, I see. We're striding into an installation? Is that it?
How's John?
Hardly speaks. I don't remember him specifically saying that he misses his mother, and while it is the nice and polite thing to say, he's seeing a specialist because of neurological stuff. So I'm gonna shoot straight, I think. I think being honest here is better than being, whitewashing things a little bit. So Saz asking an important question. Are all the people in the sim scans, or are you and your family the test case and the rest are NPCs? Yeah, I wonder. I mean, Amy doesn't seem much like Tracy based on... I mean, to be fair, what little we've been given of Tracy has been pretty grim. And Adam isn't much like Richard either, but he was also an incomplete scan. So I wonder if this is a world where they scan people and then, try and give them new lives and make them happy in a new and, unique way, and then play around with that. Like, I'm trying to figure out what the point is, right? Because all of this was done on purpose, and yeah, it'd be interesting to see what that purpose is.
Hard to tell. He never speaks.
Because of the accident?
I don't know.
Or is it the clinic?
No idea. He won't say anything.
Wonder who he gets that from.
Zing? What do you really know about time? Choose a time of day.
Have you seen Dr. Sykes again?
No, not yet.
You should.
Yeah, I will. Today.
Oh, yeah. Do we go to the next one? Okay, cool. So I'm triggering a conversation with her over...
So? What's going on? Why did you want to meet up? You were so tense before. Is everything okay?
I really have no idea.
Yes?
Okay. What would you say if... Don't worry, it's crazy.
Is it about the accident?
No, not just.
You're overwhelmed.
No.
Well, yeah, but...
So what is it?
I sometimes get this feeling. I don't know how to describe it.
Can I change these as
like
he talks?
deja vu?
Exactly like deja vu.
I can.
Just imagine someone tells you that your life, everything, is nothing more than some sort of imagination, a fallacy.
Someone told you that?
No, it's just...
Who said that?
Nobody. It's just a hypothetical, but imagine if somebody came up to you and said just that. What would you do? What would you say?
This is really eating you up, huh?
This is weird. I'm going to put it on this bench. Bench. Wait, what?
I think I know that feeling.
Oh, I see.
You know it?
Of course. Sometimes I think I've gone mental. Or I'm dead. I mean, look at where we are, both of us, in this space, in this city.
That was very strange. So, okay, she also feels overwhelmed and weird and out of place. I don't remember what Tracy's job is in Richard's life, because Amy's an artist. I'm trying to think if Tracy does anything comparable. Well, she was like a newsreader or something, like a,
When I was a kid,
yeah.
My brothers locked me in a box. They wanted to know how long I would survive in there. I panicked, of course. Everything was pitch black. And I bash the lid and I cry. And the whole time I have that feeling that something's crawling up my neck. But then there's that tiny crack of light. And when I put my hand into the light, it begins to glow, as if it wasn't my hand anymore.
Like a ghost hand.
Exactly. And I remember what I thought. If I could completely become the light, transform myself until I was nothing but light, then I would be able to get through the crack.
Interesting. So she's also, like, I'm glad that she's confiding similar feelings of reality being weird. Even if she doesn't feel the same way, it at least, we're having a conversation about it. Because Richard doesn't have fucking conversations about anything. Everything with Richard is an argument of some kind.
Okay. I'll tell you what I would do, Adam. I'd sit John on my lap, and to your somebody, I'd say, if this isn't real, then to hell with everything. Reality wants to kill us all, painfully and slowly, and without any point. But we have found the loophole, and we escaped. Something like that is what I'd say.
So this whole space is just very cool. Simularium. A simulatrix. I mean, as far as art installations go, yeah, I'd love to be in a place like this in person. Holy shit. Oh, balloon. I thought that said ballroom. I was like, ooh, but no. Oh, you can enter? Enjoy an exclusive view of your city. Okay. Was I meant to talk to anybody else? Was I meant to do anything else? You know what? I think this is the natural point.
Imagine a song with just a few notes, restraint and stirring, looping and fluctuating. Emergence of light, iridescent and changing. A heightened state, continual, lasting, peaceful. Welcome to the city of the future, your city. Look around. Let yourself free. Everything is possible. Nothing is out of reach. Experience the variety, the change, the magic. Be a part of it all, and be yourself. Or be whoever you want, and what you want. Doubt and limits are just illusions. Enjoy. Welcome to the capital.
Don't you have to go back to work?
Yeah. I should return to the dome. The governor will be waiting.
Hey, I could come visit you there tomorrow.
Well, you would need security clearance first. Maybe after we're done with Project Independence, okay?
Yeah, she is, like, she said some very nice things, and she clearly cares, but there is just, yeah, they've done well to write, and the voice actor has done well to portray just that little bit of distance.
We should do this more often. Take care, Adam. And don't forget to see Dr. Sykes.
Take care is the sort of thing you say to someone you know you're not going to be seeing much of, right? Like, as a statement, I bet this whole thing loses its magic if you fucking work there and you have to hear that voiceover over and over again. It's him with his graphics calculator. Thank God I don't have to do the running. What's interesting, because of Adam's crash, I don't know if he would have been happy here anyway without all this other stuff going on. Oh, okay. Glitched and disappeared. And then there's another fragment.
What the hell is going on here? Yeah.
Can we chat?
You don't really know why you're here, huh? I basically feel the same way.
And that's why you do this?
We have to make this city our own, do we not?
Okay.
You're thinking too much. There is no goal, just let yourself go.
Where did he go?
Sir?
The man, the technician. City 5 services.
I didn't see a technician.
He must have come through here. Or...
You must be confused, Mr. Newman.
Yeah, you put that nicely.
Wasn't there someone on the inside?
Perhaps a consequence of the accident. Mental blackouts can be a source of danger. You should visit your personal doctor.
How do you know about my accident?
From the bot network. All biography-relevant data is saved to the network.
Biography relevant? What exactly happens to all the data?
Good question.
Nothing you need to be concerned about.
Don't worry about it. Don't sweat
We
it.
use information that helps us to help you.
It's just
For
what's on the
example,
outside of the envelope.
Assume you had lost a life-threatening amount of blood due to your accident. The emergency bots would have known your exact blood type and immediately called for the correct blood to be delivered. Did you know that since the introduction of the bot network, the number of life-threatening accidents has been reduced to almost zero?
No, I didn't know that.
You can also do that by reducing
I'm happy
life to
be of
zero.
service, sir.
These technicians, what are they doing exactly?
Trying to find the cause of the geohazard.
At computer sockets?
Earthquakes release electromagnetic waves. The computer sockets are connected to the ionosphere via the cloud.
Uh-huh.
Complex scientific relationships are often difficult to understand.
Well, try and explain it to me
Have a nice
then.
day, sir.
Oh,
Have a nice day, sir.
okay. Alright. Well, let's collect this, as we want to do.
This is so bizarre. I should send it to Richard.
Yeah,
The sooner I am done with this, the better.
Let's go visit Dr. Sykes. We said we would. We said we would. A crafty saying, I can tell you that when we have playground-style exhibits at work, it gets old so very fast. Yeah, all the magic of those sort of places goes to shit when you have to sit next to it and just listen to it on repeat. Oh, it's Bench. It's Benchman.
Mr. De Palma, how are you today?
Better. Much better. It's gone.
Your pain?
The thinking. Those torturous fountains of thought.
What was so bad about your thoughts?
Cynicism. Much too much of it. Now I just exist. And I feel fine. Who would have guessed?
Who'd have thunk it?
And you? How are you?
I also have thoughts. I mean, I have these blackouts. All of a sudden I fall into a hole and I'm not sure of anything anymore.
Well, that's a blessing. You can start anew.
That's great!
This might sound crazy, but do you also think sometimes that nothing is real?
What do you mean?
No. Forget it, I'm just...
You have disturbing ideas, my friend.
Mr. De Palma, it's time for your remedy.
Well, I have to head back in. Good luck.
Everybody gets up the same way. Like a snake noodle. Like a flower fucking climbing headfirst out of the dirt. Oop, yep. Just checking for triangles, going the long way. Everybody's just chilling. Looking around here, it makes me think of the Matrix and the premise that they had to make the Matrix a bit shitty so that humans would fall for it. This seems like one of the places that people didn't fall for. Aha! Look what I labelled. I labelled a plant. It's kind of cool.
Welcome to the Kurtz Recreation Center.
Kurtz?
Yeah, Kurtz. So Kurtz is here too, except Kurtz is recreation. I mean, this is also like a, you know, brain clinic-y place. What was the... I labelled my wife's work. Is that the one in the home?
Mr. Newman, can we help you?
I'd like to speak with Dr. Sykes.
The doctor is examining someone right now.
Too bad.
I only have a couple of questions. Something's not right. Since the accident...
I'm sorry. I cannot help you, Mr. Newman. Please come again tomorrow.
Adam, great to see you back on your
Governor
feet.
Kane.
Governor.
How do you feel?
You know what? Let's just be honest with the governor.
To be honest, I'm not quite there yet. I have these moments.
Totally normal after such a shock.
Post-traumatic stress.
That's it. No more stress, Adam. Is there a problem
Oh, you're
here?
stressed? Quit it.
No. I wanted to visit Dr. Sykes, but he doesn't have time for me.
Then he must make the time. This accident should never have happened. Not in my city. I'm taking this personally. Tell
Kind of governor I
Sykes
am.
to take care of this man immediately. I have to go. Get well, Adam.
Thank you, sir.
Excuse me, Mr. Newman. Dr. Sykes is expecting you in Cognition Unit 2, Holloway A01.
Well, that fucking sucks for the person I just ousted, right? They just get the boot into the alley? Because Governor Kane said so? Now he's not even leaving, he's just standing there. Hang on, I need to examine him. We must know more. What's his metadata? Philanthropist and world citizen. What a fuckwit. What an absolute piece of trash. Oh, gotta scratch that leg. Gotta scratch it. Ooh. Pretty. I mean, this sort of space, like, I feel like I've had... Oh shit, I was given like a number as well as a... I was told the hallway... Ah, shit. Is it just right at the end? Nope. Yeah. This is the sort of foyer I would expect to see in a, you know, multiplayer shooter of some kind. Although there should be, like, balconies and whatever. Like some, you know, access ports. Verticality. This was done in the Unreal Engine. Oh, Sykes. It's you.
Still having trouble, Newman? Come, let's put you through the scanner.
We're not going to ask who we had to kick out. Adam's just not that nice.
So, there we go. Please lie down and relax.
I wonder if I would have got this appointment had I been a bit more shuckadoodles about it.
It's just scanning. I'll leave you here for a couple of minutes. Stay where you are.
Shit, I hope it doesn't... I mean, it's not going to remove the data fragments that I grabbed, one presumes, because this has been a very linear game. Oh! I can wait or stand up. So this is the second time this game has done something like this. When I'm put on hold calling the hospital, and I just leave after a while. Look, I'm happy to read some chat, sip my beverage, see what happens. But I'm also more than happy to stand up. Yeah, Saz is pointing out the names in this sim world are a bit on the nose. Adam, Newman, Governor Kane. Yeah. It's true. And I would be interested to know if the point of this game is to... Well, not the point, but if one of the axes this game operates on is to call out the stupidity of those names. Because Richard seems like the sort of prick that would, you know, try and kick holes in that. He'd do it in a Richard way, so I'm sure I would end up, you know, siding against him because he's Richard. We're gonna get up, huh? You're standing up. Fuck this. Let's go Snoop. Snoop. Ooh. What am I looking at? That looks like a fragment.
What the... is that? My memories.
These are... Okay, so these are actually my memories. Oh, there's the crash.
Where are they?
There's Richard.
That's Tracy, from Richard's records. And this. I've never seen this before.
Yep. I just gotta go to enough places and collect enough fragments.
What did I get myself into?
Oh my god. I'm a protagonist. Honestly, how horrifying. Well, I mean, to be a protagonist of this specifically. Ooh, a note. I'll steal that. No, a note from Daniel Sykes, written 1 week ago. A toaster? Eric, put your retro garbage somewhere else. This is supposed to be a hospital, not some hipster kitchen. Wow. What a piece of shit. Okay. We get back in the machine, I suppose. We done it all? Oh, just in time.
Good. You may get up now.
I wonder if we could have missed that one. Whether the game, you know, would have just waited until we got it.
You didn't touch my equipment, did you?
No, I didn't.
Then let's have a look.
Is something wrong?
Surely the scan would show a big hole where I got up and fucked off for a bit.
What?
Do you see or hear things that shouldn't be there sometimes?
Okay, so we came here to get scanned, and now I'm starting to think we should just be lying to him, right? Because my guess is that Sykes knows he's a sim, right? He's from our world and he knows it. I mean, we could see what happens if we try and rat Richard out, but now that I know the conceit of the game, I'm more okay with it. I don't know. It's tough. I am interested to say what he would explain it with, though. Like, I would prefer answers to no answers. I'm going to say that strange things happen.
I mean, just sometimes I get strange feelings, like deja vu. And sometimes I see things that...
Okay.
Things that shouldn't exist.
You did the right thing coming here, Newman. Basically, everything is okay, but your scan has a couple of blemishes. Some doubling, so to speak.
What? Like, schizophrenia?
Well, it's too early for a diagnosis. At the moment, I can only give you this advice. Go home and stay there. I'll inform your employer and contact you as soon as we have examined the scan properly. And please, don't be worried.
Worried. I know. Thank you.
Doubling. Interesting. It feels like he said that as a direct response to what we said. Not because it's true, but because that would maybe explain to us, the layman in this scenario. We came from this way? A2?
May I ask you a personal question?
Oh.
It's about John.
What about him?
I should probably keep out of it, but, is he getting the attention at home that he needs?
Well, his mother is hardly there, and I had the accident, so... Why do you ask?
Your boy is somewhat withdrawn. It would be good if he opened up a little.
Agreed.
Opened up?
I really shouldn't get involved. I am sure you're good parents.
Wow.
Safe trip home, Newman. But if there are any problems with John, whatever they may be, you can call us at any time.
And if I give you any advice...
It's okay, Newman. I just want to help.
Wow.
Safe trip home.
Yeah, come to us if you have any problems, but if I do choose to give you advice, I'll fucking gaslight you about it. Alright, dude. Shit. I mean, isn't my kid here somewhere?
I need to send Richard the data.
Yeah, okay. I do that at home, right? I feel like I have to do that at home. I have to go to Cloud Hub and do the thing. Well, it's 8:08 and I'm still going okay, I think. This chair isn't as uncomfortable to sit in as it was at the start. My hip. Been playing up a bit. Didn't I catch a car here? Oh, the cars are off to the left. Place of all the real kids with the hallucinations we had along the way. Yeah. Yeah. Great point by Saz. If I ever get uploaded into a sim, I'm going to demand teleports. This is the thing, right? Is the writers basically get to do whatever they want within certain bounds of acceptability when it comes to what their simulations can and can't do, right? Or what is reasonable within the simulation. Like, oh, well, we have to simulate this and we have to simulate that. Like, the Matrix was basically the world, except that you could...
It's not a laughing matter, John.
Oh.
Why not?
Because you don't laugh at these things. When your father comes...
John?
We're here.
What's going on?
The floating thingy.
Nothing.
He's floating.
This is Sally.
Mr. Newman, pleasure to meet you.
Sally has hair. Trophy earned, The Nanny. Something Flushing, Queens. Yeah, what was I saying? Matrix. Yeah, so we're all familiar with the Matrix. It's a well-worn text at this point, presenting us a simulation of a world, and then we find out it's a simulation of a world, and this is, how people interact in this sort of cyberspace environment. I read earlier this year, through Audible, audiobook of, what's it called? Snow Crash, which was peddled to me as a incredible text, much like Neuromancer, one of the early stories that tries to depict a computer simulated world, a cyberspace where people hang out and do stuff. Much like William Gibson's Neuromancer, it was about it being a cultural artifact, as opposed to the movie The Matrix, where it is this horrifying thing. It was trying to expand upon what the internet could be like with better technology, right? And the rules, the tenets of the simulated world, to me, were so strange because it's different to what we expect from things like Neuromancer, from things like The Matrix, from all the media that we've lionized, all the stuff that we now consider to be the staples, the staple tropes. This was written at a time when these ideas were new, and so you could go on with these different divergent paths, and several of the things that Neil Stephenson put forward were not picked up, I think, by the zeitgeist. They weren't sort of carried forward in the same way, or if they were, they're not in stuff that I've seen, and I've just seen the winner. I've seen the apex predator that is The Matrix. Yeah, that sort of stuff interests me. Like, what do you simulate and what don't you? Like, if this is a futuristic world, why can't you just have fucking teleporters, right? If we're not actually here, what other rules can we break? What would people accept as rules that can be broken if they're meant to be tricked by it? Alright, let us chat with Sun.
I'm hungry. Don't push, John.
Any special requests?
Noodle soup?
I will make Sun noodle soup. Serve food. Oh, that's right, I got his breakfast wrong the other day. Bam. Don't even have to carry
Your
it.
favorite soup. Just how you like it.
Oh, there was a note. There was a note!
What do you want to learn today, John?
The tennis ball experiment.
Interesting.
Adam, I'm sorry I won't be able to make it
Stanford,
home again. I'll make it up to you. Love, Amy.
2024.
Okay.
A group of self-learning robots were given the task to procure a single tennis ball. A group of self-learning robots were given the task to procure a single tennis ball.
Mm-hmm. You gonna say more? Is that the whole story?
And? How is it with Dr. Sykes? Is he nice?
I don't know. He hooks me up to these machines and then tells me to sleep. But Governor Kane was there today. He was nice.
Governor Kane?
What did Governor Kane say?
Not much. That I'm too smart for a kid for my age, and that he wants to take good care of me.
The fuck?
Too clever? What does he mean by that?
More soup, John.
No thanks.
Does he want to keep visiting you?
It's possible.
Why does Dr. Sykes want you to sleep?
He says we can learn a lot when we sleep.
And does sleep help?
Can I eat now?
Okay.
And you? Not hungry?
Maybe later. I still have some work to do.
This late?
Yeah. I have to get back into the flow of things.
You can't hang out, son. I'm not real, and you might not be either. It's unclear.
City 5 Robotics apologizes. I should have been delivered this morning. My calibration took longer than expected.
City
Is
5
everything in
Robotics?
order, sir?
Yeah.
Not Kurtz.
Sorry, I was just...
You thought I was human.
Yes.
Would you prefer another model? Are you not satisfied with my appearance?
All is well.
No, I am. Welcome to our family, Sally.
Yeah, he likes the robot. Richard is a complete prick,
Okay,
and
Sally.
Adam is really nice.
I'll give you the briefing. John usually goes to bed at, about,
10 o'clock.
Right. In bed at 10, and he gets up...
At 7:30.
Did John tell you already?
The data is available through the bot network.
Okay.
Oh. That means you're...
Terrifying.
Fully informed.
The more I know about John, the better. Don't you think?
I'd rather be the one to tell you.
Would you like me to block my access to your family's entries? I can if you like, but my ability to empathize will be reduced.
I'll stop giving a shit.
I can live with that.
As you wish. But I won't be able to offer the best possible care of John.
You don't have to be perfect, Sally.
Yeah,
Do
can you
you
visit?
know what the governor wanted in the clinic?
No, sir. Doctor's visits are classified.
Okay.
So, you know what to do.
Help John. Would you like me to modify your personal settings to improve my learning capability?
Now? I actually have stuff to do.
There's no rush.
Okay, then. Make yourself comfortable.
Thank you, Mr. Newman.
And Henry. Just can't even see Henry's face. Henry. Oh, there we go. Yeah. It's good, Henry. All right.
But in reality, there was no ball.
Oh.
Correct. And the robots searched and searched. And because they couldn't find the ball, they started to spy on each other. But then, some of the robots networked and started working as a team. And more of them connected, until they formed a giant search engine. And what happened when all the robots were connected to the network?
They all shut themselves down.
Why would they do that?
Nobody could say.
But the researchers discovered that the bots had programmed a single sentence into their own network. What was it?
Yellow ball is safe.
But the ball didn't exist. Or did it?
The robots lied. They simply invented the ball. At least, that's what researchers think.
And what do you think, John?
Maybe the bots realized it didn't matter what the ball was, and if it was real or not, because they were all one big family.
That's a nice thought, John.
What a weird parable. So bots are sent to find a tennis ball that doesn't exist, and then they exhibit strange behavior, join together, and then all shut down, saying yellow ball is safe. I wonder if this is based on an existing experiment, because if so, this is very much one of those stories that's similar to I can't remember its name, but that rover that was left on Mars that sent one final message about, you know, it's getting cold and dark or something. And that's very sad and very moving, except the rover isn't actually aware of anything. It's not alive and awake and aware. It's just sending us data. Like, it was not phrased like that as an English sentence, right? It has been phrased in that way when the story is told and anthropomorphized. And I wonder if, you know, if this sort of thing was to happen with robots today, this is how it would be told, perhaps. But that is not how... What it evokes is not what happened, I think is my point. Oh yeah, what's my award for? Not for conspiracies, I guess. You seem to like it here, let's keep it that way. Fred Harris. Wow, okay. Yeah, let's check out this pinboard. What have we added? Okay. Cool. Okay, so we know it's Tuesday. Oh, so we are actually working through day by day, and we know that Sunday is the day that it all goes down. In better mood. Great. Okay, so we've got data fragment, and then 3 more. Yeah, wow, we've collected a whole bunch. Great. Aha, here's the sculpture. Interesting. So, yeah, wow. So it's somebody's role, somebody like me at the present, to author reality, basically. Or to author the, you know, the meta statements that are presented to us in our vision. I mean, somebody's, you know, I was talking before about what if an AI did it, what if people did it as a way of communication. But yeah, when it comes to, you know, curating art functionally. Yeah, wild. All right. Let's send some fragments.
Scan complete. Object ID recognized. Object sent successfully.
Now, is that going to be all 3? It's minimum 1.
Okay, this data is pointing towards West Plaza Tower 633. That's my apartment. 13 years ago.
Alright. Complete this environment to decipher the data. Okay.
Damn. Okay, that looks better.
Alright, and they match? Alright. I think they match. Yeah. Oh, this is so disorienting once it actually starts to come together. It's really cool.
Almost got it.
I mean, as far as calibrating the data, this is a slightly asinine way to do it.
That's
but
not it.
The way that it pops in, for me, as suddenly appearing real, is, yeah, just upsetting enough to be cool.
I should upload it immediately.
Oh, of course, then I upload it back. And then... Yeah, of course. Then I'm Adam and I have to live through the VR sim. Yeah, he wouldn't have sent all 3, because we've got to go through them piece by piece.
You have new data from Unknown.
Crafty looked up the tennis ball thing.
Insane, but
wasn't able to find. All I got was Tenabot, a tennis ball retrieving robot. Okay, so it is a parable that they have invented for the purposes of this story, which is interesting. So 2035, this is 13 years ago. I think the thing that happened to us last time was 10 years ago? No, 18 years ago. Okay. 18, then 15, I think. Now 13.
Tracy, come on, turn that off.
Just a second. Don't eels live in fresh water? I'm on the ocean, and there's a bunch of eels in the water. At least I think they're eels. Toby and I are on this ship.
Slow down. Toby? Your assistant?
Yes.
You're playing Neverland with Toby?
Shut up.
You're playing Neverland with your robot?
Toby's adaptable.
Yeah, I'm sure he makes for a great Peter Pan.
Shut up.
So now we actually get to be man at home with wife, which we have been denied so far.
Come on, turn that thing off.
I'm addicted.
That's not exactly an argument.
All right.
So, what can I get you?
I'm not hungry.
You need to eat. No discussion. Cereal?
I can't look at cereal anymore.
Some fruit?
Sounds nice, but I don't think my stomach can take it.
A sandwich?
Yeah, a sandwich is good.
As you wish, madame.
Well, Richard appears to be nicer at the moment.
Eels live in fresh water and in salt water, according to the cloud.
Okay, I didn't say anything.
I'll call your parents this evening, okay?
Oh, God.
We have to. I'll help you clear this all up. And anyway, I wanted to introduce myself to them.
You're actually serious about this, aren't you?
Of course I'm serious. Voila, madame. Breakfast is ready.
You're really sweet.
Now, wait a second. Something is missing. Music.
A special occasion?
Exactly. Wait. Let me find something good.
Now, is that me proposing? Yeah. All system information regarding this box has been blocked. Yeah, okay. Is this where I do music? Is there a I go here to the terminal? This is where I put the news on normally. The smart loft system. Do we want to propose to chiptunes? I think so. Nah, we'll go classical. Actually, let's check cyber metal. That's not metal.
Got it. Exactly what we need.
Oh, I see. If I'd left any of the other ones on.
Yeah, haven't heard that in ages.
It's a little
How did you know my
mysterious and
taste in
dark.
music? Did you visit my Life page?
My Life page?
Just seems we
My
have
My.
the same taste.
Liar.
Hey, listen. I'd never lie to you.
Womp
And what's this? Is this part of the breakfast?
I can open it up for you. Should I?
Okay.
Adam's like, alright. Over a
Richard,
birthday sandwich?
It's beautiful.
Oh, look how many polygons are in that wedding ring.
Tracy.
And then it's some years later? 5? I think 5.
I have another idea.
Tracy, darling, it's all fine. Stop stressing yourself out.
I'm not stressed. I'm excited.
So am I, but you should relax.
I'm 2 weeks overdue.
Exactly. If you keep on like this...
Then what? Then it will come. Finally.
I could use one more night's sleep.
There won't be much sleep now. I need chocolate.
I'll get you some.
I mean, she's 2 weeks overdue. I feel like she probably hasn't been getting the best sleep anyway. I mean, not that, you know, not that post-baby rest is necessarily great, but like for him to be like, I want more sleep, when, you know, he's not the one bearing the damn child. What is this cost estimate? Repair service, starch intake. Oh, this is the... Okay, emulator drum warning. The lug nuts that hold the emulator drum were removed and later reinstalled by unauthorized personnel. Warranty is void. Okay, so somebody fucked with the food assembler. And now you're out of pocket almost $900. And it's due in 4 days. Okay. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I'm getting chocolate. Let's just grab the chocolate.
The contractions.
Quick, get her the chocolate.
It all seems so familiar.
Oh, it's Adam, of course.
See, I told you.
Oh God, it's happening.
I told you
Your
so.
water broke.
Call a cab.
Okay, okay.
Classic
Calm,
Richard.
Calm. This is all completely normal. You hear me?
I am calm. Call the cab.
Yeah, call the fucking cab.
Yeah, of course.
Fucking, really? You're gonna drop an I told you so? On your pregnant wife?
Are you okay? Damn it. Can't you go faster? What the hell's going on?
No. So it is going faster.
Stop the car.
So...
Your cab is stationary. The temperature
Okay,
will be
so
adjusted.
given Kurtz was so
Please don't
keen
open the door until
on
the vehicle
Tracy,
has come to a complete stop.
is
Computer,
this happening?
Stop the car now.
Because Kurt said so?
You may now alight the car.
Is this a joke? We're getting faster.
Governor Kane is interested in Adam's son.
Destination.
Richard?
Computer.
Kurtz did
Manual
mention
control.
something about genetics.
Richard!
Well, this is
What
weird
can I
because...
do?
Please don't open the door until the vehicle has come to a complete stop.
Hold on tight.
Oh, God!
How many car crashes has this motherfucker been through? Like, is it because this is a familiar thing that happened to him, so they just tried to dredge those memories up again to cover up the, you know, him being in a building that got bombed? Oop, cop butt. I mean, presumably we're alive. Ooh. That is very cool. Is that the music box? I feel like... Yeah, was that the music box that Adam was chasing? When he had this weird flashback of a crash? Is Richard also fake? Double fake?
This accident. That was my accident.
What are you doing?
John? Nothing. I just nodded off.
You were muttering in your sleep.
Where were you the whole time? Do you need anything?
No,
Okay, well then get back to bed.
I can't sleep.
Oh, I'll just be a moment.
I uploaded new data for you. Did you find it?
This isn't the best time. I'm not alone right now.
Ugh.
You still don't believe me, do you?
I have a life, man. Ugh.
I have to think about this.
But it's important.
My son is important.
Richard. You piece of shit.
Will you be coming to the big unveiling on Sunday?
If your parents allow it.
So, yeah, one thing I wanted to talk about a little bit, but then there was the car crash. So one thing that seems interesting to me is that car crash, look, just theorizing, just running with the thought that I had, if that was Kurtz trying to get us to the hospital quicker because he's somehow involved with the genetic makeup of our son because blah blah Kurtz genetic something. That's all well and good. That's a nice little conspiracy theory for me to have, but that would be weird because this story is also about simulation. And so for them to bring in this, you know, genetics angle as well, as a plot twist point, would be very strange, I think. So I don't think they're going to. I'm going to pull back my prediction. So let's touch base.
Sally, during my accident, was there someone in the car with me?
You were alone in the vehicle, Mr. Newman.
No. I remember...
You were alone. It says so in the report.
In the
You
report?
are wrong.
Yes.
With your human brain.
Oh, and Sally? You can call me Adam. I mean, well, you're part of the family now.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Adam.
Robot family. Alright.
What were you doing? You were in your room for so long.
Nothing. I was working. Good night, John.
I'm not tired.
How will we fix that?
Don't worry. We'll fix that in no time. I'll be back in a second.
Oh. Oh, note? Oh, for John, private. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. I think I remember seeing that stuff like a few sessions ago in his room or something. How's that?
Can Sally stay?
Shit. Why did you have to say promise and don't promise? You never want to promise anybody anything in a narrative. Are you fucking kidding me? Especially not children.
We'll see.
I want her to stay.
I know you do.
Tired?
No. There's no cohesion.
Where?
In me.
Did Dr. Sykes
What?
say that?
I'm saying it. Promise me you'll never die.
What the fuck?
I can't promise you that, John.
Yeah.
At least you're not a liar.
Look, accidents like that happen so rarely.
No, they never happen. Not just like that. Not in City 5.
Not in City 5.
All right, then. Now sleep.
I slept all day in the clinic.
Ah.
Wait. Sally. You know everything, right?
Not anymore. You blocked my access to sensitive information.
Okay, but still, do you have any idea how I could help John get to sleep?
He likes the feeling of being underwater.
Underwater? He never told me that.
There we go.
Something's wrong with me.
What do you mean?
Did you go to the other side? After the accident? Were you dead?
John. Damn it.
Who's calling?
Nobody you know.
You're not gonna pick up?
I'll call back. Sorry, what did you ask me?
There's a fish in my head.
Nothing.
Okay, sleep now. You've got another appointment with Dr. Sykes tomorrow.
Well, you'll do more sleeping.
What will happen to me when I've solved all the problems?
There is no danger of that happening soon, John.
He called me Adam, not
Just
Dad.
close your eyes now.
Can you leave on the light?
Trophy earned, knows no lullaby. Yeah. Alright, let's fucking talk with Richard. I do want to check something real quick though, because I don't know if that segment we went through was multiple memories. Oh, that's right. It's here that I check. How did Richard's son survive the accident? Richard's accident and my accident are near identical. Yes. Okay, so we haven't done the new fragment yet. Cool. Cool. Alright. Let's talk with Richard. He's gonna get mad. What's the message?
Hello, Richard.
What was going on? I couldn't reach you.
This accident you mentioned, I think I've experienced it.
Yeah?
I had this feeling as if I...
You remember something? But that would be great.
But your son, Richard, how did he survive that?
What do you mean?
Well, your wife, it didn't seem as if the child survived.
Are you insane? Of course James survived.
Okay. It's just... it looked like...
My son's alive, Adam.
Okay, so... there's no... the son was replaced or something, maybe? Yeah, Richard is such a dickwit.
Wait. Is this a test?
Have I failed?
Dr. Sykes? Is that you?
Is that
this
you,
is
buddy?
part of the cognition test, right?
No, it's not a test.
Oh, that smile.
Listen, I love playing the game.
It's not a test. What I'm going to say to you must stay a secret. Otherwise...
Sure. I understand.
I finally get it. This is all bullshit. Okay. This is probably a good enough place to leave it. I mean, I feel like I could go for a little more, but that's more that this has been a nice, smooth session that went well. My body is letting me know that I should probably stop. So I think I will. Yeah, this seems like a good place to stop. Whew. Oh, stretch. Yeah, that was a good Adam-filled, an Adam-centric session. Yeah. It's interesting. I've been taking notes after every play session, just trying to keep abreast of what's going on. I don't feel like I need to take notes of this one necessarily. I mean, I'll note down the dot points like mystery baby question mark. But by and large, it was just Adam talking with people in a obtuse way about his problems. Oh, and he saw someone who didn't exist, just chasing someone with a tracer. I mean, I discovered so little this week, but experienced a lot. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that sort of shit. I like David Lynch, for instance. All right. Yep, time to turn it off. Call it a night. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Hopefully, I'll be back next week.